Hi, this is Ann with Graphic Design How To, and today I'm going to show you how to automatically load custom brushes, swatches, and symbols in Adobe Illustrator. Now, when I say automatically, Illustrator can't automatically do this, but you can make something called a new document profile and then just open that document every time. All right, let's get started. The first step is just to open a new file. Now, there are these categories up at the top, and you'll want to choose the one that you most often choose. For me, that's print. Even though I don't actually do a lot of print work, I just like having access to letter, the 8.5 by 11 that is a normal page in America. Okay, so I'm going to change this to inches, which I like inches the most for my rulers. And then for the color mode, I'm going to change this to RGB. Now, if you're doing print, leave this at CMYK, or if you often do print. But I like RGB because the colors are brighter. Okay, so I'll go ahead and create. Now I've got my swatches, my brushes, and my symbols all pulled up. If you don't have those pulled up, they are all under window. So for example, brushes is right here, and the other ones are in there too. So for my swatches, I'm going to keep all of these swatches, except I don't want these gradient swatches or these kind of pattern swatches over here. I'm going to click on the first one, I'll hold shift and click on the last one, and then I'll hit the little delete swatch button and I'll say yes. Okay, so those are gone. I've got only solid colors now as far as I can tell. Now I'll go over to brushes, and I don't want any of these brushes. So I'm going to click the first one, hold shift and click the last one, and then delete the brushes too. And that'll leave me with this one touch calligraphic brush and a basic brush. Yours might just be basic. Basic is not actually a brush though, just so you know. Next, I'll go to my symbols, and I'm going to do the same there. I don't want any of these symbols, so I'll click the first, hold shift and click the last, and then delete the symbols and say yes. Okay, now my swatches are the way I want them right now, so I'm not going to load any new swatches or anything like that. Brushes, I do want to load some brushes, so I'll come over here to the flyout and choose Open Brush Library, Other Library, and then I have some saved in my video folder, and here they are, Custom Brushes. We'll open those, and they'll show up in their own little panel. So I'm going to click on the first one, go all the way to the end, hold shift and click on the last one to select them all. And then I'll click on the flyout and choose Add to Brushes. That'll put all of them in my normal brushes panel. And then I can X out of this extra panel. I'll do the same with symbols. So I'll go to my flyout, open symbol library, and then other library. And those are in that same folder, custom symbols. I'll open those. I'll do the same here. I'll click the first, hold shift and click the last, and then the flyout I can choose Add to Symbols. And they'll all show up over here in my symbols panel. Then I'll delete this extra panel. So my swatches look good, my brushes look good, and my symbols look good. Now I'll go ahead and save the file. I'll go to File, Save As, and I like to choose Template down here at the bottom because I don't want to overwrite this template. I'll save this as Ann's favorite. So this is going to be my document profile, and I'm just going to save it in this same folder. Now I'll need to save that file in this location, and I'll put the PC location on your screen. So on a Mac, you'll go to Library, which is Shift-Command-H, and then Application Support, Adobe, whatever version of Illustrator you're using. I'm using an older version, 2022, which is this one, and then ENUS, and then New Document Profiles. If you're not seeing this folder, go ahead and add one that looks exactly like this. Then I'm just going to pull the file that I saved into this location. So now we have Ann's favorite right here. Now I'll go back to Illustrator. I'll start a new document, File New, and now we have to go to the category we originally chose. I chose print, so I'll go there. And then probably at the bottom, you'll see your new document profile. I've got Ann's favorite right here. I'll click that, and you can see it already has RGB in here and inches. I'll create, and now all my swatches, brushes, and symbols will always be in this document, and they'll be ready for me to use. So that is how to make a new document profile. And the cool thing is you can have different profiles for different projects that you're working on. Maybe a client, you would have all of their logos and stuff like that in here. All right, I hope this video is helpful. If you liked it and you want to see more videos like this, just hit the subscribe button and you'll be notified every time a new video comes out. All right, I'll see you next week with another graphic design video. Thank you.